Hey, good afternoon, YouTubers. So, today, I don't even know how many weeks I am from my reset, renew type of starting over for my regain video. But anyways, so, my highest weight was over 330 pounds. I don't know exactly. I had VSG surgery on December 16th, 2013. I don't remember my surgery weight, unfortunately. However, I do know when I first went for my orientation for the bariatric clinic, I was 322 pounds. And then when I never went back, I had started the process and then restarted the process, and I ended up being 314 pounds starting weight. I think I got down to like 302 or something like that, but I don't really remember. I have to go back and find that out. So anyways, my reset, renew, starting over from the regained, the highest weight was 260. And last week I weighed 250.4, and this week I lost half a pound, putting me at 249.8. So I've lost 10.2 pounds since June 17th. That was when I went to the doctor, and that was my weight. My lowest weight after VSG was 188 pounds, and I was wearing a size 12. So today, I'm kind of have a little notebook here just to keep myself on topic. So today, I kind of did a little bit of self-reflection. Yes, I regained, but I've come to the terms, I'm not a failure. I didn't screw up VSG surgery. I just did not use my tool the way I was supposed to. But you know what? Shit happens. Life happens. I regained some weight. But I decided to change that. And I decided that for me, not for anyone else. I'm in a relationship. I'm in a good place in that relationship. Been together a little over 2 years now. And he was with me when I weighed the 188. And I blossomed up. And he hasn't left. He loves me for me. And in the past, when I was fat, I used to, yeah, I'm still overweight. Don't get me wrong. But I've come a long way since I was that 330-pound Amy. I changed my life pretty rapidly. I worked at places like McDonald's and whatever. Factories, a lot of home health care. And I decided to go back to college. This was before I had weight loss surgery. I had my daughter when I was 29. I was 28 when she was born, but I turned 29 the month after. And she was very sick when she was little, and I know I had a lot of weight gain during that time. And yes, I had to take care of my child. And I always have to take care of my children, obviously. But I never really took care of me. And I decided to change that. No, I didn't lose weight. That wasn't the first thing. The first thing was realizing that my kid's father was a jerk. And I left him. And after I left him, I had like this emotional break. And I'm not a crying person. And I was just crying and crying. So I went and got counseling. And I talked to her. And this counselor was just amazed at my turnaround in a few weeks. I had decided that I'm going to school. I'm going to college. I want to better my life and my children's life. What did I do? I made baby steps. My first goal was to enroll. My second goal was to get my associate's degree. My third goal was to get my bachelor's degree. Well, actually, it was 2 different colleges, so I had to apply to the college for bachelor's, so I guess that was a goal too. And you know what? I achieved those goals. And I got my bachelor's degree. My mom died in the process of my schooling. She died in between me getting my associate's degree and starting my bachelor's degree. And she was so proud of me for my associate's degree. I didn't do my walk, or whatever you call it then, because my dad was in the hospital. So she didn't get to see me graduate. I didn't graduate from high school. I dropped out because I was pregnant and I got my GED. So that's what I did. I had to take care of a baby. Anyways, that was when I was 16. I had my son when I was 16. He's 24 now. In the last video, I did mention some of his mental health issues that are going on. But that's not what I was getting at in this video. I don't want to ramble too much. So, anyways, I've done a lot to change my life. As I mentioned, schooling. I got a job. I've had jobs over the past, but I got a job that was in the field. And I was I was floor staff working with adults with disabilities. And in a few short months, I also needed 6 more weeks when I started that job to actually finish my degree and bachelor's. But after I got my degree, in 6 short months, I moved up. I had a promotion from floor staff to case manager. Then I worked as a case manager for almost 2 years, because a few months I was still floor staff. And it wasn't the best paying job, but I loved the job, working with my clients. But I had advice that I needed to go for more. And I applied to another job that made like almost, I think it was $8,000 more a year. And that job was good. It was good learning. But they had budget cuts and my position was let go of. So I was on unemployment for a short period of time, whereas I applied in December to the job I currently have. And this job actually makes $5,000 a year more than the last job I had. So that's significant for me. I'm, doing well for a single mom. I have a good boyfriend. One of my future goals is to fix my credit and to buy my own place instead of continuing to rent. But I'm content on where I'm living. I drive a 2015 Nissan Rogue. I used to drive little $500, $1,000 jalopies. Granted, I had a decent car prior to this car too. That was the first car I ever bought with a loan and all that stuff. So I've made a lot of changes. Then in 2012, I decided I really needed to do something about my weight. My mom died in 2011, August 20th, 2011. super morbidly obese. She had a boatload of comorbidities, high blood pressure, COPD. She never smoked, but, you know, I have chronic asthma, so maybe similar. She died of kidney failure. Itchy face. Of course, that's probably going to be the picture that shows up on YouTube. She died of kidney failure, complications from diabetes, and I watched this, and watching her die and not being able to get out of that bed, yeah, probably could have moved her if there was a Hoyer lift. But if she was a lighter person, people could have helped her and sat her in a chair. And it was just terrible to watch. I mean, not only watching my mother die, but almost envisioning that as my future as well. And I decided, no, I'm not going to die like that on my kids. Obviously, I'm going to die someday, but I don't want it to be like that. So, I went for VSG. And then I stopped the process, said I could do it myself. I was dating a guy. Not dating a guy. Maybe dating a guy. Whatever you want to call it. I was seeing somebody who liked plump girls. And I felt happy with myself, so I was like, whatever. And then he died. And I started dating another guy, and I told him about how I was going to have the surgery. And he told me that I should go back and do it. Because you got to be here for your kids. He said, I want you here for me too, but, you know, old news. But at that point in time, he was a supporter. He drove me for my surgery. And, anyways, and like I said previously, did really well for a couple of years. And then life happened, shit happened, and I got off track. And you know what? I'm back on track. I'm 10 pounds closer to being what my lowest weight was. And that's what I'm going to take it as. I go to Fit Club 2 times a week for the last 4 weeks. Last night, I did not want to go. So wanted to not go. But you know what? I went. Fit Club is something that I've signed up for 3 months. It's a little pricey for me. I'm doing it, but I think I'm not going to be able to do it after the 3 months is up. So, I have a plan in place. My son's friend's parents own a martial arts school. It opened up some months back. And my daughter goes for Taekwondo. And on the alternating nights, they have also kickboxing. And I'm thinking that would be a good activity to switch to. It's still 2 days a week, I think. I think it's Mondays or Wednesdays. Although, every other Wednesday I have an issue because my daughter goes to counseling. But I think it may be Monday, Wednesday, and they have an open gym on Friday. But I'm not giving up my gym membership. I'm just going to give up the Fit Club for now. And there's plenty of classes for me to go to. I'm reading, they have Core and More, HIIT, I can't even think of them all. So I think that's my goal, to go to the classes 2 to 3 times a week, that in place of the 2 times a week of Fit Club, and potentially join the Martial Arts Academy and do kickboxing. That's my further exercise plan. And you know what? I have lost 10.2 pounds in the last few weeks, so that's great. I know it's not fast like when I lost all the weight in the beginning of VSG, but I didn't expect it to be. I'm not 330 pounds anymore. So, thanks for watching. I'm enclosing a picture on here because it showed me I've still made progress, even with the weight loss. No, I'm not 130 pounds down anymore, but I'm still 70-something pounds from my highest weight. I don't even know. I have to look that up. But, you know something else? I'm happy. I'm genuinely happy. I think my life's okay. Yeah, there can be improvements. We can always improve ourselves. And now, I'm improving me for me. Not for my kids, not for my boyfriend, not for anyone but me. So, again, thanks for watching. I hope this wasn't too rambly. And, I think when I fell off track before is when I stopped making videos. So I think it may be important for me to continually do them until I learn to stay on track for the rest of my life. Maybe I won't always make them weekly, but I think I should continue to make them. And maybe they'll be about other things. Maybe they'll be fitness instead of weight loss. Or regain and re-lose, as is my status right now. Again, thanks for watching. Have a good day.